Record exempted from EEC considerations and all those things. This is a fairly informal program, kind of patched together at the last minute, typical of the way Tom ran the trust company. Our first by whom has come to be known as our resident stand-up comedian, and obviously accepting Tom, and that's Howard Morrow, who will tell all the reasons why Tom has decided to take early retirement.
I think it's up to stand.
Actually, somebody forgot to tell Dave the program. I'm not going to touch that one. Yeah, I want to start off with a little bit of trivia. I don't know if anybody knows this, but the elections last November marked the first time in the history of this country when it was actually politically correct to be Dave Zerfoss. Know that. Anyway, I want to welcome everybody to this affair at Murphy's, and I want to thank Mr. Murphy for allowing us to have this party here, and I want to say that as usual we'll pick up the damages. That's why God made little green expense forms. Anyway, I think when Murphy retires, I think we ought to honor him and do something special. Maybe take him out to McDonald's or something. Boy, this is my third appearance at Murphy's, and in honor of the visiting dignitaries from the bank side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my appearance funnier than it was last time. And I don't mean just a little bit funnier, I mean funnier by a whole whopping 2%. Did I mention this might be my last appearance? Right, but before I begin, though, there's something that I kind of want to get off my chest. Well, it's not really on my chest, but I think it was supposed to be. This. What I'm wondering is, was it really necessary to give us these buttons? I mean, I didn't know they were going to have gate guards out at Kapolei. For those of you who've never seen one of these buttons before, what it says is Hale o Kapolei, which is Hawaiian for Little House on the Prairie. Now, don't get me wrong, when when the time comes, I'm going to be a good boy and I'm going to go off to Camp Sugarcane like everyone else. In fact, I'm even going to, sing camp songs. Like, hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. Here I stay with Stan Masada. Is he here? I can never see him in the crowd. Bill, you said you were going to keep him at the office. No, I tell you, we got a guy at work that actually put his button on his cubicle wall. Like he thinks management's going to think, no, there's somebody who's really with the program. Actually, what management's going to think is there's somebody putting holes in the wall. Anyway, I want to acknowledge some of our special guests here this evening. First of all, we have our corporate president, Mr. Richard Dahl. This card here said, pause for audience to kiss up.
Nobody came though.
A lot of you may not know this, but Mr. Dahl is originally from Idaho. And for those of you who aren't up on your geography, Idaho is an important farming state situated between Wyoming and Kapolei. He received his degree in accounting from the University of Idaho. And the way they teach accounting there is 1 potato, 2 I also want to congratulate Walt Lasky on becoming our new president.
Can we forego this part? Who are we here? I thought he was retired.
It's going to be kind of strange having Walt as our president because, we've gotten so used to him being king. Walt has a lot of respect around the trust company. He's got a reputation for being what they call a self-starter, and he learned that when he was a pilot in the Navy. Because, back then a pilot had to wind his own propeller, and then to get off the ground he had to make with the Flintstone feet. I also want to congratulate George Weir. I thought I saw him here earlier.
He left.
Oh, he left? Oh, okay. Yeah, I always thought of George as kind of soft-spoken, but then one time I heard him make a speech, and I came to admire him as an orator. And I'm not just saying that to curry favor with a new boss. Although that is the reason why I'm working on imitating his hairstyle. Congratulations are also in order for Mike O'Brien. Mike was already a powerful figure when I came here, and he never used that power to be intimidating, probably because he looks a lot like the father from Dennis the Menace. Guest of honor here. I wouldn't have made him sit up front for this, but
I blame Dirk for that.
No, a lot of people were surprised when they heard that Tom was retiring because they thought he was reclusive. Tom should never, ever feel alone in this world because he's not the only one whose career is going down the tubes tonight. Now, I want somebody to do me a favor and kind of keep an eye on Mr. Dahl and just sort of let me know when he starts going one demerit, two we're up to 12.
You don't have any fingers.
Well, Tom here is also known as a generous man, so, if you shake hands with him, count your fingers afterwards, because you'll have some extra. Now, He's always been interested in a lot of charitable organizations like the Aloha United Way and Planned Parenthood and the YMCA. I think his all-time favorite charitable organization, though, was the Incentive Comp Committee. And anyway, we were all very happy when he was appointed president of Hawaiian Trust. I can honestly say, and I think I speak for everyone here when I say that I was always more scared of Judy Marsh than I was of him. And I also want to congratulate Judy. For those of you who haven't heard, she's going to be going to the sales and marketing department as a salesperson. And Doug did have some conditions that she would have to fulfill before she could go. In the first place, she had to agree to surrender peacefully the control of the company to Walt there. And next Halloween, she's coming as Little Bo Peep. That with her first. No, a lot of you remember the year that she came as Tinkerbell Gone Bad. That was the year that Tom came as Cary Grant. Judy. This poor man spent the rest of that day in his office with the door closed. On his knees praying for early retirement. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up fairly quickly. Judy originally told everybody I was going to talk about the reasons why Tom wanted to take early retirement. Unfortunately, I couldn't think of any that wouldn't come walking through the door. So I thought I would just talk about some of the things he's going to miss after he's gone. I'll leave out the things he's been missing right under his nose. First of all, he's going to miss the people of Hawaiian Trust, the faces he sees at work at their desk every day. In other words, the people who don't smoke. That he's going to miss us so much is because the people at Hawaiian Trust are like a box of chocolates. What I mean by that is a large percentage of us are mostly nuts. And the rest are full of goo. Another thing he's going to miss is that peace and quiet and time for contemplation that you get when you call a bank department and get put on hold. Now, I know in theory that never happens, but, well, maybe on the trust side it doesn't happen because we don't know how to use the hold button. But, you know, those bank people got it wired because I called the department the other day and I got put on hold, and you know what you hear when you're on hold? Which is the sound of the air coming out of that myth. But that's better than, you know, when you get the memorial ring. That's when you call up and the phone rings for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Another thing he's going to miss, being the generous man that he is, he's going to miss the community service aspect of Hawaiian Trust. I know we have a reputation of being upper crust, but we do our bit to help the needy. A lot of companies have special drives to help the poor, and we've got the personal wealth program. also going to miss Bancorp 2000. That's where we moved from being a support culture to being an achievement culture, which is it's kind of like a society moving from being primitive hunter-gatherers to become cannibals. Pen, it's going to run out of ink anyway. Actually, I find a lot of the culture change exciting, and I am doing my part. Right now I'm achieving more by no longer supporting my feet on the desk. And finally, he's going to miss Desktop 2000. That's where just about everyone in the company gets a 486 on their desks, unless you're in an investment, you get a Pentium. Now, I don't resent that, though, because they put a lot of strain on their hardware over there. Almost as much strain as they put on their vocal cords. Forgot that Dave's coming back up here, isn't he? No, and he's also going to miss getting a computer on his own desktop, which I wanted to see. That would be, on his desk he had a mouse. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Fortunately, no one will ever have to follow him again because he won't be working for us.